Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up guys, EaterRed94 back again here with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Mezco Toys 112 Collective Marvel The Invincible Iron Man. We get the classic Iron Man font style here for the letters of his name, which is awesome. Very basic cover as always, but I just like this cover. I'm a pretty big Iron Man fan in case you guys don't know already, so I've been excited for this release for a long time. And then here is the side of the box with the Iron Man face on it. And then on the back side, of course, we get our standard pictures. Real quick, make sure to check out onestoptoyshop.com. I picked them up from there. I have various links down below, so make sure to check it out. Alright, and here we have them out of the box. And just like most Mezcos that take a very long time to release, most times they're worth the wait, and this is worth the wait, or this was worth the wait for me. I mean, as soon as I took this guy out the box, I just said wow. I mean, because the colors are beautiful on this figure. That's the first thing I noticed. The paint job is gorgeous. It really is. It's amazing, to be honest. So I was already excited for the figure already. Then they released the Mezco exclusive, which was the black and gold one, and it was beautiful too, so it got me even more excited. So my hype level was through the roof already, so they had a lot of expectations to match or to beat, and they did it. They really did do it. I mean, this looks gorgeous. I mean, the paint job is perfect. Got the nice metallic goldish yellow with the red, the classic colors looking nice vibrant tones. It's just gorgeous. It really is, and I'm geeking out here as an Iron Man fan. You know, it's even tougher to impress some of the bigger fans because we have so many Iron Man figures out there. You know, you got to beat some of those other good ones, and I think they're doing, I mean, the best they could have done with this figure, and it's amazing. I love it. This might just be among my top favorite Iron Man figures. So we just got to go through the figure and see if that is the truth. So if you guys saw my Mezco, the exclusive, then I can say that he does come with the exact same accessories. It is the same mold. Everything's the same. They just repainted that figure black and gold. So it wasn't anything added or anything taken away from it. But let's take a look at the accessories real quick. Alright, so we do get the two fists packaged in on the figure. And we do get a pair of open hands. These are not blasting hands, they're just open, almost like grappling hands. Got the blue painted for the repulsor blast. Nice metallic red paint. Then we get the blasting effect hands here with the peg holes. They still managed to paint it blue, which is nice of them. So you can stick in the effects through the hand. So we do get the long effects here for his hands, and we get 4 of these, which is 2 for his hand and 2 for his feet. So when he's like hovering in the air or going up, flying up, then you can put these. And we do get the rocket launching effect for his forearm on each arm. We get what I like to call the flares on his hips. These are cool. And then lastly, one of my favorites is the arc reactor, his chest blast effect here. And this does light up, so we get 2 batteries included, which is nice of them to do. And just like the Mezco exclusive, it is a compartment on his back that opens up very easy. And then you got to unscrew the little screw in there, put it in there, and then flip the switch, and you should be able to see it turned on. And here is your result. Once it's turned on, it's a blue arc reactor, which it should be, and that looks very nice. The black and white version did come with a red reactor, so it's a little different, and only his chest lights up. It's not his eyes or his hands or nothing like that, which is understandable. With the lights turned off, you just see the arc reactor. I'll just turn one on, you can kind of see halfway dark how that looks. And in person, it does look more blue than it does show on the camera. You can see a little blue on the camera, but I see more white than anything. But it's all blue in person. It's just the camera, I guess. So it turns out that the Mezco exclusive version actually did not intend it to have a removable mask. Most of you guys that did get that figure figured out quickly that it was very difficult to remove the mask, and some of them, when they removed it, left some yellow paint on the cheeks. it was like almost glued on, because it was. They purposely made that faceplate unremovable for some reason, even though they used the same figure that was built to have a removable mask. Now it's way more easy to do it on this figure because it's meant to, and they even added a magnet to this one, so that just like that, very easy. As you remember, the other one, you had to just kind of squeeze it on there and let it sit there by itself. There was no magnet on that exclusive version. So that's very interesting that they went through the trouble of removing the magnet and making the mask stuck on rather than removable like the mold already has it. So I don't know why they did that, but this one has it intended to be removed and stick it onto the top there and make it look like it opened up, which is very cool. I mean, this is beautiful. I like this. Very nice. And just like the Mezco exclusive, same thing on the inside of the mask. We get all the it's a little sticker that shows some of the computer parts of his screen or whatever he's looking at when he wears the mask. Right, so his head's going to articulate left and right very nicely. It does go 360 degrees. He will look up fairly well, so he can do a little flight pose, and he will look down a lot too, so that's nice. The neck does articulate there. It's very stiff, which is nice too. You don't want a loose joint there for the neck. The arms will go forward and back. They go in and out. We do get a bicep swivel. There is no shoulder butterfly joint or something like that we're kind of used to seeing nowadays, but that's fine. I did say we get a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows that kind of only limit it to a 90-degree bend because of that forearm armor piece. It's kind of big, so it kind of just holds the articulation there. The wrist will swivel. It's a ball jointed hinge, so we got a good movement there. Then we do get a diaphragm joint that swivels left and right, back and forward. We get a little tilt in there, which is cool. All these joints so far have been very super tight, which I am happy about, because most of this figure is kind of die cast. You'll feel it. I know the shins are die cast. It feels like the thighs are too, and the chest definitely is die cast. So a lot of heavy parts here, and you don't want loose joints for those especially. We get a waist swivel that is very stiff on the waist, moves forward and back. The belt piece is a separate piece that moves around. We get the legs going forward. Now these, you got to kind of play with it to get it to move completely forward. I think, from my understanding, the black one dropped down. So these should be able to drop down too. I don't want to scratch the paint here. So right now it's very limited. I was able to move this one a little better. For some reason I feel like the Mezco exclusive gave me more range. Or this one's just more stiff than that one. Because I just kind of scratched the top of that. So if you rub it against each other, obviously the paint's going to rub. But these are just not wanting to drop down as much as the other ones do. Now you do not want to break the figure either. I wish it did have more range on the legs, to be honest. In and out we get that just fine, which is cool. We do get a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. We get a shin boot cut. The ankles will go forward and back. They pivot slightly. We get a swivel there, and then there is no toe hinge. That's it. Alright, so it's comparison time, and here we have next to the Mezco exclusive one that I've been talking about the entire video, the black and gold one, and you can see here that they're both sporting the same mold. Very numerous differences in terms of design, of course, obviously, but you see here they have the red chest Reactor, and then we get the little red dots on his chest. Those are sculpted here, but they didn't make those blue. Are they supposed to be blue? I don't know, but they just painted it red. So that's something you would have expected to be similar in design, but and even the eyes, they're all blacked out on this one, and they went ahead and made the eyes red, which matched the red arc reactor, which it would be red on the eyes, so you would think this would be blue on the eyes, but it's not a big deal, honestly. But you can see here, this is all metallic, beautiful colors, and then this was a nice paint job too. I was really impressed because they did the matte finish, the matte black with the glossy black, and then the metallic gold. It's just very nice. But you see here, there's the sides, and then the back. Everything is the same. And then I just want to give you guys a more closer shot of the two side by side. Alright, so we got to compare them next to the Marvel Legends. This is one of the earlier Marvel Legends from Hasbro, but it's still a Hasbro. and this is their classic take on Iron Man. He did come with 2 alternate heads that had one similar to this one, but I have this one on now. Not that it matters, but I mean, not only the sculpt or the size, but the paint job is what we're looking at here. I honestly think Mezco did one of the best paint jobs for Iron Man among all lines. And then just to get SH Figure Arts in here, they haven't made a classic comic version of Iron Man. They don't really do comic versions of anything, but I had to put in the movie version just to compare the colors. And obviously in the movie the red is darker, so that's why it looks like that. But even so, I mean, the paint job is just spectacular on the Mezco one. Just admire it, man. Alright, let's get some figures in here that are a little more in scale with this guy. Got a Mezco Captain America. Here's the Mezco X-Force Wolverine, and then lastly we'll throw in Deadpool here because I always have him next to the desk. And we have the X-Men Deadpool. Alright, and there was your look at the Mezco 112 Marvel The Invincible Iron Man figure. I think you'd be a fool not to get this figure. Even if you're burned out on Iron Man figures, one of those people that just despises when Iron Man figures come out for some reason, I'd say still give this one a chance because it's quite the piece. It really is. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I think everyone's gonna like this one for sure. Yeah, I can't recommend the figure enough. Really, as an Iron Man fan myself, I'm very, very happy with it. So there's just nothing more to say. Go pick it up quick before it's gone, because you know how Mezcos are. Once they're gone, they are gone. So don't snooze on this one. There you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Check out my other video reviews. And as always, have a great day. Bye.